Welcome to ID Refusal Pro, a series analyzing real-world encounters between citizens and law enforcement, aiming to deepen your understanding of public recording rights and lawful conduct during police interactions. Today's footage takes place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, involving a videographer and officers, including one referred to as Sanchez, badge number not confirmed. The main conflict revolves around a demand to step back 20 feet and a claim of interference while filming in public, raising key questions about First Amendment rights and police accountability. Stay with us to see how the situation unfolds and what rights you should know.
You're a fucking clown, Sanchez. You're a disgrace. You should be upholding my right to do this, not trying to interfere with it. You're the one interfering. Oh, 20 steps you said, right? Did you see that though? All kinds of cops here. One detained. I just heard over the scanner.
Officer Toer issues a so-called lawful order demanding the videographer move exactly 20 steps back, threatening arrest for noncompliance. Under the First Amendment, a citizen recording in a public space cannot be displaced without a clearly defined safety perimeter or evidence of interference. A distance requirement with no statute, no crime scene boundary, and no articulated safety hazard risks overstepping constitutional limits. The videographer challenges the basis of the command, raising the central question: can an undefined verbal order override public recording rights protected by law?
So I'm giving you a lawful order to take 20
That's not a
steps
lawful
back,
order.
please. If you do not step back,
crime
I will
scene?
place you under arrest.
Oh, really?
I'm giving you a lawful order to take 20 steps back.
20 steps? What law is that?
I'm asking you one more time, Mr. Work. We don't want to do this with you.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you over that. I can't hear you over that.
20 steps back. Thank you.
Officer Toer repeats his lawful order to step back 20 paces, tying the command to the threat of arrest. Yet he cites no statute, safety concern, or established crime scene boundary, placing the order in conflict with the videographer's First Amendment right to record. A police directive must be grounded in law, not preference, and arbitrary distance rules without legal justification risk sliding into police misconduct. The videographer challenges the order while remaining nonviolent, raising a key question: can an undefined safety claim override constitutional protections?
Hey, Jerry.
So they're grabbing
I
this
just
guy.
gave him a lawful order. He's still not complying.
How many steps you want,
I
Towner?
said 20.
How's that?
No, I said 20 steps back, please.
That's not 20 steps. 1, 2, 20 steps. Shut up. Shut up, Towner. We got hothead Sanchez here. Cover up, boy. Look how tight the fucking pants are, too.
I told you.
And you remember Towner, she's the DEI hire. Searching through his stuff right there. Look, I have to stay 20 steps back, but this person's just fine. You gonna arrest her too, Towner? What happened to 20 steps, Towner? What happened to 20 steps? That doesn't apply to everybody, just people with cameras.
Officer Toer enforces the 20-step rule solely on the videographer, while allowing another individual to stand far closer to police activity. Selective enforcement raises serious concerns under the First Amendment, which prohibits targeting citizens based on their act of recording. When a rule applies only to cameras and not to bystanders, it risks crossing into police misconduct and violates the principle of viewpoint neutrality. The videographer challenges this inconsistency directly, asking whether the restriction is genuinely about safety or simply about controlling public accountability. Should a police order stand if it is applied unevenly and without legal foundation?
That make you look like a clown. Look at this. Or does that just apply to white people, Towner, huh? Look, laying her head on her shoulder. Is that unfucking real or what? And we know what a dickhead this guy is. He's a hothead, huh? Give me some fucking space! They covered up. They won't let me have the body cam footage of that. They're citing that there's a complaint, but it's only me and this jackass. Shh, don't talk to me.
Oh, we can't talk to you?
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
You already showed your true colors. Look, what was up with that? Aren't you her supervisor anyway? No. That's 20. I gotta stay 20 feet back, but she can lay her head on her shoulder. Don't you guys realize how stupid you look when you do shit like that? She's stupid looking anyway. She does some crap. Go read what interfering means. That's the second time I've said it. How am I interfering when I'm standing behind you?
Because when you start distracting us, then we can't do it.
Your fucking attention deficit has nothing to do with me. Distracting you is not part of fucking interference. No. No, distracting, you said. Distracting you is not in the...
Delaying, obstructing.
Okay, none of those are happening?
Right now, absolutely not. But
yeah.
Officer Sanchez shifts the confrontation by accusing the videographer of interference, despite the videographer standing behind officers and not obstructing any physical action. Under most interference statutes, including obstruction and delaying provisions, the law requires an actual impediment to police duties, not merely verbal disagreement or the officer's subjective distraction. The selective enforcement of the earlier 20-step rule by Officer Toer further weakens the claim. The videographer argues from a constitutional position, asking whether police can redefine interference based on their personal irritation rather than legal standards. Should citizens accept accusations rooted in discomfort instead of measurable obstruction?
You're a fucking clown, Sanchez. No, you're a disgrace. You should be upholding my right to do this, not trying to interfere with it. You're the one interfering. Oh, 20 steps, she said, right? Did you see that, though? Did you see how she ordered me 20 steps back because I have a camera? Yet this woman lays her head on her goddamn shoulder and it's fine?
We know her.
You know me, too. What's my name? Say my name, bitch. Say it. Say it. You know goddamn well what it is. Every time the fucking radio goes off, there you are. Oh, run a warrant check on him.
I'm sorry, who's on scene? William Rourke.
Stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid.
Cool.
Yeah. Fucking clown. That's what we're dealing with here in Pittsburgh. Clowns like that. And you see the stripes? Those are the ones that they promote. The idiots. Like him and Pena. You should be upholding my right to do this. That's what you took an oath to, right? Huh? To protect and serve the Constitution. Didn't you hear that, though? Yeah, you don't care. Of course you don't care. There it is. Doesn't care. Doesn't care that he took an oath to uphold the Constitution. This guy was on crutches. Looks like they went hands-on with him. Boy, all the greatest hits are here. There's Birdie. Remember him?
Make out in this hall that William Rourke is on scene.
He's such a dork, dude.
How's William Rourke?
Why are you such a nerd, Birdie? Was that your attempt to intimidate me there, Birdie? What's the purpose of that? What's the purpose of making a record of somebody who's not doing anything wrong? Kick rocks, dude. No, you blew it already. You blew it. Kick rocks.
Officer Sanchez escalates the dispute by responding with hostility when the videographer challenges the inconsistency of the 20-step order and his duty to protect First Amendment rights. Verbal criticism, even sharp, remains protected speech under cases like City of Houston v. Hill, which prohibits criminalizing words alone. The officer's refusal to justify the order raises concerns about police misconduct and the misuse of discretionary power. Meanwhile, the videographer maintains a lawful distance and continues documenting police actions, which is essential for public oversight. Viewers are left to consider whether an officer's emotional reaction can ever override constitutional protections.
Dude, get him some fucking medical. You guys are fucking ridiculous. Haven't heard a call for medical yet. Look at this, just dragging him. He was on crutches when they pursued him. Just dragging him to the car. That's why the use of force history in here in Pittsburgh is terrible. Look at all these cop cars, look. for a guy on crutches. I'll make you famous, Sanchez.
Well, today's workout's gonna be every minute on the minute workout later on.
Let's
You guys
see.
wanna
Let me get
sit
a
on that?
quick.
You should do some cardio. I'll have like workout.
You should do some studying, some reading. Read those laws you're out here enforcing.
You should get a life,
Yeah.
but your probation violation.
And you should get a bowl of frosted dicks and eat up. But do it.
Were the little railing things, are you guys going to do anything to fix it? When they dropped them, they broke. So can I get something like borrowing? Yep, give me one moment and I'll send it back over. Thank you.
Fuck you. No seatbelt.
As officers drag the detained individual, the videographer highlights concerns about excessive force and a lack of visible medical evaluation, raising potential Fourth Amendment issues regarding unreasonable seizure. Officer Sanchez continues dismissing questions while another officer records the videographer, prompting concerns about retaliatory documentation. Meanwhile, the refusal to acknowledge the earlier 20-step command and the uneven treatment of bystanders reinforce the perception of selective enforcement. The videographer's continued recording remains protected under the First Amendment, emphasizing public accountability. Should documenting police conduct make a citizen a target instead of a witness? The encounter shows how crucial ID refusal, recording, and constitutional awareness are when police interactions escalate. Officer Sanchez and Officer Toer demonstrate inconsistent enforcement and poor restraint, earning a performance grade of D, while the videographer maintains lawful distance and assertive rights, earning a B. The key protections in this case are the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, and public records laws that guide accountability. Viewers should remain calm, document clearly, and rely on established statutes rather than emotion. For deeper analysis of ID refusal and real-world police encounters, follow ID Refusal Pro and support the original channel. What would you have done differently in this situation?